Now we can see IoT controlled motor speed. Here we are using 3 different types of motor with 3 different RPMs. This is the 300 RPM, 600 and 1000 RPM. Using this we are checking the motor speed control, and here we are using 2 motor drivers. These two motors are connected to this motor driver, and this motor is connected to this motor driver. Using this motor driver, we are controlling the speed of rotation of these motors. This motor driver is controlled by ESP8266 microcontroller, and this will be driven by this ESP. This will act as the driver, and this driver is driven by ESP8266. And here we can see 12 volt adapter for giving power supply to these motors. We are using this 12 volt adapter, and to power up this we are using the USB cable. Here we are using the GPIO pins to control the motor drivers. Here we can see this is the speed control pin. We will send the PWM signal to control the speed. We are controlling the speed from 0 to 1000. In this range we are controlling the speed. How this motor will work means, this is the 300 max, 600 max and 1000 max. Whenever we provide the 300, all the motors will rotate in 300, and it is the maximum speed of this motor. If we provide 500 as an input from website, that time this motor will run in 300 RPM. This is its maximum RPM of this motor, and this one it will rotate in 500, and this also it will rotate in 500. And whenever we give 600, that time this one will rotate 600, and this one will rotate in 300, and this one also it will rotate in 600 RPM. When we provide 1000, that time this motor will rotate in its max. This also it will rotate in its maximum. This also it will rotate in its maximum speed. Like this we are controlling the motor speed to demonstrate the motor control from website. This power adapter will provide the 12 volt DC to this motor driver. From this motor driver we are providing to the motors. Now we will see how this software it will work. Now we can see how to control from website. Now we can see how practically the system it will work. Now we given the power supply. Here we can see this is the page where we will provide the RPM, and we will set the speed. This is the motor 1, motor 2, motor 3. Here you can see RPM we are displaying. Initially we set it as 0. Now we can see the motor condition. It is not running because it is in 0th speed. Now we will provide the speed. I am giving, and we need to click on set speed. Now we can see here this motor is running on 200 RPM. Again we will set the speed as 500. See here, the maximum speed of this motor is 300. That's why it is running under 300 RPM. And this is the 600 RPM motor, but it is running on 500. And this will also run on 500 RPM. Now I will make it as a 0. You can see the motor got stopped because it is running on 0 speed. Now I will provide the maximum speed 1000. Now we can see this is running on maximum speed. This is running on 300 rpm, 600 rpm and 1000 rpm.